Welcome back to another episode of Next Station Ronkonkoma. I'm your host, Ashley.
And I am your host, Danny. And that's it. Oh, sorry. Fuck, every fucking time.
I wonder if you can hear it.
Do you guys hear the sirens?
Literally, every time we try to start, there's a siren, there's a purge alarm, there's a fucking, there's a train.
Fucking cruise ship taking off from the dock. Every fucking time.
Every time.
Every fucking time. Well, hello. Welcome back. As Ashley said, she's your host, Ashley. I am your host, Danny. And it's just the two of us and the fucking sirens going off in the background.
Just the two of us and some emergencies.
Just the two of us.
Hopefully everybody's good.
Yeah. You good, fam?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Quite distracting out there.
Yeah.
Always with the noises. You're welcome. But
always.
We thank you for listening. Thank you for your continued support.
Yeah.
Or if you're new here, thanks for coming.
If you're new here, hello, I'm Danny. You will refer to me as Danny from Next Station Ronkonkoma whenever you go anywhere to eat, and it's not going to do anything for you yet.
Yeah, but do it still.
Still do it.
But also go back and, check out our other episodes.
Yeah.
Let us know what you think. We like honest opinions.
Last week's episode was pretty good. A little crazy at the end there, but a little mild.
Went a little dark.
A little deep dive into some wild thoughts.
It's all good. Everybody has those thoughts.
Everyone does. The thoughts you don't speak of.
Yeah, but it's okay because we do.
It was wild.
That's what we're here for.
Yeah.
We're here for you all.
What's up, guys?
We're gonna start right off with a what did we eat this week?
On today's episode, I don't fucking know. Today's edition of What Did We Eat This Week?
Taco Bell has it's very uneventful.
That sounded like it hurt to say.
Yeah.
Taco Bell?
Because the thing is, I know you're all thinking, this episode is released the Tuesday after Thanksgiving. We got a live audience here.
Yeah.
Laughing with you.
I think he's still watching Talladega Nights.
So yeah, besides our beautiful Thanksgiving dinners, because yes, we have multiple, don't judge.
Yeah.
We had Taco Bell because there was a new item.
New thing.
New item on the menu.
Yeah.
This is not going as planned right now.
It's alright. Just keep going.
Keep
chugging
on
along.
chugging.
Alright, so yeah, there's a new item on the menu. It's called the
What's it called?
grilled cheese nacho fries.
Grilled cheese nacho fries. You have an option to get ground beef or steak.
And you can get both of those spicy.
Spicy, which they're already fucking spicy.
The chipotle sauce is fire, though.
Yeah, makes my mouth on fire. And then you could add jalapenos if you want to make it even more spicy.
Extra spicy.
And, on the way out, too. Good luck to you. I don't know. But, yeah, we tried one of each. Not the spicy.
Not the spicy.
It just wasn't feeling it at the moment. But I tried the steak. You tried the ground beef.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty good.
Very good.
What do you think?
I feel like, for some reason, Taco Bell, I'm sure it's not the best steak you could ever get, but the flavor of the steak is good for what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's like one of those things for what it is, it's good.
Right. It's Taco Bell steak.
Yeah.
But, I feel like I don't know, you get ground beef tacos and stuff, but if I get, a key...
I had the ground beef one, and the ground, you always think Taco Bell ground beef is questionable at best sometimes. I don't know. Ever since,
what is it actually?
Yeah, when they did the advertising, I don't know how many years ago it was, but they were like, oh, now using actual ground beef or some shit. I'm like, wait, what? What were you using beforehand? But,
like, now it's 60% real beef.
Yeah, right? 40% fat and other shit. But they were the grilled cheese nacho fries were actually, I thought they were good. You know, like it's not like when you open the box, it's not the advertised picture whatsoever. The picture shows the cheese melted on top. These guys just threw a bunch of cheese on the paper, threw the fries on top of it, and just covered it in chipotle sauce and ground beef. But
yeah, like, were we supposed to flip it?
I don't know, because
like, yeah, like, literally the cheese was all on the bottom.
Yeah,
it was cheese then nacho. Like, were we supposed to flip it ourselves?
But then the ground beef or steak would have been on the bottom.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe you'll try it again.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe
we'll go to a different Taco Bell and see how it is.
Yeah. You know what else I noticed on the being that we're cheap fucks over here? The Taco Bell that we went to today, the prices were higher than the Taco Bell that we usually go to.
That's true. Unless like all Taco Bells recently raised their prices and we just haven't noticed.
Motherfuckers.
I don't know.
Inflation's coming for me.
I don't know. Like, you can't go to Taco Bell and get a shit ton of food for $20 anymore.
No, definitely not.
Like, you can't.
Taco Bell stepped their game up.
Any fast food place, really, but, like...
Yeah.
You know, because you used to think, you know, fast food, it's cheap. Not so much anymore.
Well, at least you could still go to All American for cheap food.
Yeah. Yeah, and Costco.
And Costco.
But besides that, it's not that, you know, it's still cheaper.
Right.
Than, you know, going out to eat at a restaurant for $75 for two people.
Exactly.
You know, it's still, but whatever. It's neither here nor there.
Yeah, Taco Bell.
Is that the saying?
Yeah. It's still cheaper than going to like a Del Fuego or, you know, something similar to that.
Yeah.
You know, like.
Yeah. Something like that.
But still, either way, it was still good.
Yeah.
I recommend it. Give it a shot. Walk into Taco Bell. Order the grilled cheese nacho fries. You're not going to talk to anybody because you could just do it on the kiosk now. But tell them that you put that in the kiosk and then special notes. Just write Danny from Next Station Ronkonkoma sent me.
Yeah, just stick it in there.
Yeah, exactly. You'll be fine. It'll work.
So yeah.
That. Go ahead.
No.
I was going to say that wraps up our What Did We Eat This Week? You gotta hit the button.
It's not working.
Hit the button.
It's not working.
What do you mean it's not working?
I don't know.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. There it is. You hit the wrong button, that's why. There it is.
I was trying to, I don't know. Oh. Don't mind me. Apparently, I'm delirious at the moment. Shouldn't be doing this right now.
Yeah, we're doing it though.
But we hope you all had a wonderful Thanksgiving.
Yeah, definitely.
Hope all your foods were good.
We can't tell you how ours went yet because I'm just gonna say I'm sure it's gonna be a very nice Thanksgiving.
Yeah, we're excited.
Yo, we're very busy, okay? So we gotta do this when we can. We hope you guys all had a nice Thanksgiving. I'm sure we're going to also.
Yeah, I just have one thing to say now that it's after Thanksgiving, because it's been,
Nothing. Go ahead.
What?
Nothing.
You were like,
I'm sorry. Excuse me. Go ahead.
I've been seeing it like, you know, all over Instagram, Facebook, all these fucking reels and whatever. TikToks.
TikToks. Okay.
So everybody loves Thanksgiving leftovers. I love leftovers. They're, you know, sometimes it's better than the actual day of food, but, you know, that's the best part of Thanksgiving, some people say. But these sandwiches that everyone's making with their Thanksgiving leftovers, sandwiches or like pizzas, you know, like people get all crafty and just put all their leftovers together. But stop putting the cranberry sauce on these sandwiches. That really gets to me.
But why does it get to you?
Like, just put gravy on it. You're putting, like, I see people putting, you know, turkey, stuffing, mashed potatoes, and then cranberry sauce. What the fuck are you putting? Like, eat it on the side, maybe? But just top it off with gravy.
But what if they like the cranberry sauce on
Apparently, a lot of fucking people like it like that. And it's bugging me out, because I don't know. Do you eat cranberry sauce normally?
No.
It's a stupid question. No. So, you wouldn't do that.
Exactly.
But, like, I'll admit, like, I don't normally choose to eat cranberry sauce with my Thanksgiving dinner. It's not really my thing.
Okay.
I will. Like, once I'm done eating my meal, I'll have a little bit, you know, just to, like, have a taste of it. So, I'm not, like, the biggest fan of it in general, but either way, I'm not putting it on my fucking sandwich with all savory foods. And then you throw this sweet. You know what I mean? A lot of people like it, apparently, but...
Well, if you were to make your own leftovers sandwich, and you didn't have regular mashed potatoes, but you had mashed sweet potatoes.
I don't know. Maybe.
But it's sweet.
It is, but it's still, I feel like, I don't know, it's tough.
If you had the mashed sweet potatoes without the marshmallows.
Yeah, so, like, if it was, like, mashed sweet potatoes, then probably yes. But if it was, like, the candied yams with the marshmallows, no, it wouldn't be going on the sandwich.
Because it's mixing too much sweet and savory.
Yes.
All right. So, since you're not a cranberry sauce person, what are your sweets that you like with your Thanksgiving meal?
The candied yams with the marshmallows.
Anything else?
But that also, like, I love those, especially the ones my mom makes. Mm-hmm. Phenomenal.
Okay.
But I eat them after I eat the turkey and the stuffing, and
after the
I eat the savory stuff first, and then I get a separate plate so it doesn't mix with the fucking gravy. And separate plate, or clean my plate off and then get the yams and eat that separate.
Okay.
I know, it's ridiculous.
Sounds a little serial killer-ish.
Listen, it's got to be done.
Got to clean your plate. You, like, wash it in the sink, wash soap and water, dry it, and then get it?
Yeah, even if it's a paper plate. Yeah.
I'm gonna die.
Listen, are there any sweets that you like besides dessert?
Hey guys, if I go missing after this episode, you know where to look first.
Oh, you eat the yams a little bit, right?
Yeah, I've never, to the best of my memory, I've never had those that way until I started doing Thanksgiving with you and your family. That's a new thing to me.
The way my mom makes them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never tried that before in my life. I don't think.
Yeah, it's true. I feel like every other house I've been to for Thanksgiving, it's not like that.
Yeah. So, I like those a lot. I don't like cranberry sauce. I'm a very simple person. You guys have all heard this before. Turkey, mashed potatoes, stuffing. Now the candied yams, that's it. Mm-hmm. Maybe a little gravy.
That's gravy.
That's it.
Well, we know we need the condiments, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. I also really, so, like, I enjoy the fact that we usually have multiple Thanksgiving dinners.
Yeah.
You know, nobody likes to travel for holidays. It's a pain in the ass.
Right.
But, you know, you want to see all your family. You want to, whatever.
We've been doing it for 8 years now. So.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, like, everyone makes their Thanksgiving foods different.
Yeah.
But I like that, you know, it's different.
Exactly.
Like, the way your mom makes her yams or sweet potatoes, whatever you want to call them, is different, but it's also very good.
How does she make
No
them?
marshmallows, right?
No.
It's like the brown sugar, butter, like...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Really good. But, yeah. Everybody's got a different way of doing their stuff. Like, you know, some people Like, my mom makes a banging green bean casserole. Not everybody even does that or makes that.
Wouldn't even know. Never tried it.
Yeah, I know, because you won't eat green beans and you won't eat mushroom soup either.
Nope, definitely won't. Not happening.
It's one of my favorite sides.
But, you know the miso soup from hibachi places?
No, the clear mushroom soup.
Yeah.
That's the one that you
Yeah, it's so good.
But you don't eat the mushrooms.
Nope.
You just eat the soup part.
Yeah.
Or drinking it.
I slurp the soup. It's so good, though.
There's mushrooms in it.
Yeah, I don't eat them. I just push them out of the way. Like, fuck off, go over there type of thing. So good, though. So good.
Yeah. Are you, like, besides Thanksgiving food, like, just in general, do you like anything, like, sweet and savory? You know, like a sweet and salty kind of food or combination? I feel like we might have talked about this before, but...
I think so, too. I don't recall what my answer was. And as far as, like, a sweet and... Like, I don't know, like... When I think of sweet and savory, I think of, like... sea salt and caramel, like pretzels or something like that.
Yeah, like salted caramel, like that's very popular now.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
No.
But
like
chocolate covered pretzels, it's a sweet.
Yeah, I was actually gonna say that chocolate covered pretzels are probably like the only sweet and savory thing that I like.
Yeah.
Or like do chocolate covered I guess really chocolate covered everything. Like
Yeah.
I like that stuff. Like nuts or that.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I like that stuff. But yeah, the cranberry sauce with the turkey.
It's just really, I never knew that was such a thing that bothered you. But it, like today, you were just like, oh, I want to talk about this later. I'm like,
because I'm seeing it everywhere, and I'm like, wow, like everybody's does this.
I don't see it anywhere, but like
it must be just
it's
taunting me.
That's your feed on your that's your algorithm you got going through your like TikTok and everything right now. I barely go on TikTok, and like I told Ashley earlier today, like the only thing that's really like popping through my feed is I decided I was going to look for a mattress and like a bedroom set, and now every other post I see is mattresses and bedroom sets.
Yes. And literally everything we speak about pops up immediately.
Oh, yeah.
Everything we've talked about, he's like, oh, this popped up on my phone. I'm like, oh, yeah, this popped up on my phone because we literally spoke about it.
Oh, fun fact. The other day, me and the homie Chris, because I talk about Chris in every episode, apparently.
Still got the streak
going. We were on the phone. Like, my Bluetooth earpiece. We're talking about, I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm looking for a new mattress and everything else. And he's like, yo, I got a guy, but it's, like, super sketchy. And he's like, I know how you love super sketchy things. So, basically, you call this number, and then you show up at this random address at a certain time, and then he'll open the door, and you can pick out a mattress. But it's, like, after business hours or whatever. Like, it's super sketchy. Later that day, I get a Facebook ad on my phone. I send him a screenshot. I'm like, yo, check this out. And he's like, yo, that's the guy. I'm like, how out of all the information I just told you guys, my Facebook picks it up and it knows that's the guy we were talking about.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, like I just mentioned out loud to Ash, like, oh yeah, we should look at a mattress or whatever, and all of a sudden now every other thing on my phone is Lowell mattresses and this mattress shipped right to your door, try it for free, try it risk free for 365 days, like,
and the exact one that Chris told you about.
Yeah, the exact sketchy guy that Chris told me about pops up on my Facebook. Also, fun fact, a California King mattress is 4 inches narrower and 4 inches longer than a regular king-size mattress, in case you guys were wondering.
Yeah.
We
were wondering what the difference is. Now we know.
So, might be getting a California King in the near future. Yeah,
because I like width-wise,
right,
for 2 people, like, you basically got 2 of your own beds, like, it's a lot of room.
Exactly.
So I wouldn't mind losing 4 inches that way if I can get 4 inches more length because you're very tall.
Right.
And it would just be more comfortable.
My feet won't hang off the bed anymore.
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
So, yeah. Fun fact.
Fun fact. If you were ever wondering what the difference between a California king and a regular king bed are, there it is.
We got you with the with all the useless information. I mean, it's really not useless.
That's pretty useful. Now you know if you try to buy a new mattress but you have a king size bed frame, it won't work. You're welcome. Mm-hmm. You are welcome. Because again, the California king is 4 inches more narrow but 4 inches longer. Mm-hmm. You're welcome.
Yeah. Maybe we'll get a good Black Friday deal. Just kidding.
What is going on down there? Hello? You good? You good?
You know...
Such a New Yorker. You good? I'm sorry.
I feel like I've been seeing Black Friday deals since after Halloween.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it's not Black Friday anymore.
No. You know, I got my wedding band.
What the fuck
is going on?
Hold on. Anyway, you were saying?
I was going to say that I got my wedding band recently because we're getting married in less than 50 days. Mm. I got my wedding band recently, and it was way before Thanksgiving, and I got it for a Black Friday deal from Manly Bands.
Yeah.
Because my hands are huge, so need a big ring.
And mine too. Well, mine too is on sale, but yeah, the Black Friday deals have been going on long before Black Friday.
Oh yeah.
Like everywhere.
I'm not gonna lie, I appreciate it, but the problem is also like Black Friday is not really a thing anymore. Like it is, but the long lines outside of retail stores at 2:00 or even days before.
Yeah, no.
To get the TV for a smoking deal or this or that, like that's not really a thing anymore. You can just order it online. Not even on Cyber Monday. You can get it on Black Friday. You can get it weeks before Black Friday. It's like at one point in my life, I was gonna like start selling coffee to people outside of stores because they're sitting there freezing. I'm like, oh, this is a great business opportunity. Mm-hmm. Get like a big like hot pot or whatever, put it in the car, and just sell coffee out of the. Yeah, hey, you want a cup of coffee? Give me $1. You know what I mean? Like trying to get the hustle going, but
not a thing anymore.
Yeah, now there's no lines.
Yeah, like some stores maybe, but I feel like it's like all holiday season. It's just the same. Like it's not big on Black Friday anymore. Right. And like you said, like Cyber Monday, it's like it's not a thing because you guys all have Black Friday deals for like a month.
Exactly.
Like, why am I gonna wait till Cyber Monday?
Yeah, and also, I was never a huge fan of going Black Friday shopping, but like also because I worked in retail. I'm taking away, like I'm losing time with my family because, like I didn't work in a retail store, like a department store. I worked in grocery stores, so it wasn't really the same for me. But still, it's like
those are stores that should have the Black Friday deals.
Chicken breast or something, you know what I mean? Like, but like I felt bad because at one point I did work in a electronics store that went out of business shortly after I left. Nothing to do with me, just I was in the right place at the right time apparently. But like I had to go to work and be there. I forgot what time I get there, like 3:00 in the morning or whatever, like Black Friday. I'm like, fuck this. This sucks.
Yeah.
Because I'm not spending time with my family. I look forward to spending time with my family before I worked in retail. Like, I look forward to, like, sitting down for a meal. Once I worked retail, I'm like, fuck holidays altogether. Because holidays suck for me. Because, like, I got to wake up early. I'm there for 12 hours a day, every day for 3 or 4 days, 5 days leading up to the holiday. Then I have to go in on the holiday. I'm like, fuck this.
Yeah.
But that's my rant. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it started to be. It got earlier and earlier.
Yeah.
It's like it would like that. Like the store would open at 3 a.m., 4 a.m. on Black Friday.
Yeah.
And then they started opening on Thanksgiving night.
5 o'clock in the evening on Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
It's like, yo, fuck off.
That's so shitty for people that like want to be with their family. Like,
yeah.
Like I know some people, maybe they don't celebrate on Thanksgiving. Maybe they do a weekend thing, or maybe they don't have many people to celebrate with, or
right.
You know, there's some people that don't mind working the holiday in certain situations, but for the most part, it's like, come on, like don't do that to people. But now, that's what, like now it's just constant Black Friday for like a month.
Yeah. Or there's some people, like one extreme to the other, like some people might not have a lot of family to celebrate with or want to celebrate with, while other people, like, they look forward to that. That's the only time they get to see their family. Like if you're an over the road truck driver, you know what I mean? Like that's I don't know, like we were out on the road for 7 months, but like we got lucky when we wanted to go home, we really could, or our families or our friends scheduled things around us for the time we were going to be there.
Yeah.
We got extremely lucky. Some people, like their families, like, you know what I mean? Like it's every situation, every person's situation is different.
Yeah.
But like from my point of view, my perspective, like, yo, I'm not coming into work on Thanksgiving because someone wants to buy a fucking TV. Like, no, that's just not for me. Not doing it.
Yeah, it's crazy. And people get crazy with the, like...
Yeah, the whole trample, like, stampedes and shit running into Walmart. Like, yo, is that serious?
Ridiculous. Like, come on. To save some money, like, we all want to save money, especially nowadays, but, like, come on.
Yeah.
It's not worth literally killing people over.
Exactly.
That's just horrible. But yeah, so safe to say we did some online, like, you know, deals, but
yeah, we
didn't go to any.
No, definitely not. Like
any stores. But yeah, just be safe shopping for the holidays. Holiday season's coming up.
There really shouldn't be any more stampedes to watch out for, but you know,
I hope not.
Yeah,
but there are some really good deals out there, and you know, certain days will have certain deals, but like Amazon does too.
Exactly.
But still support your small businesses.
Exactly, like
your locals.
Amazon, when they first came out, like their thing was, oh, we got the best price for everything. Not so much anymore. They've grown quite a bit. Everyone knows that. Like Amazon is literally everywhere and does literally everything now, but they don't always have the best price. Yeah, no, it really isn't anymore. Exactly. Like unless, like I said, unless they have like those deal days or whatever. Yeah. Like, yeah, sometimes, but it's the convenience of it. Exactly. Really. That's what people are paying for. But you can also like go directly to the manufacturer of whatever you're trying to buy on their website. They might have a better deal, or you might be able to walk into a store near your house that might have a better deal or clearance or whatever. Like, it's a wild idea. Yeah, I know. But I'm always, check your local stores, your family-owned mom and pop shops first. You know what I mean? Like, I saw a meme the other day, like, the difference between, like, a mom and pop shop and a major supplier or major store. That major store is not going to notice you not buying from them anymore. That mom and pop shop, though, like, that's the food they're putting on their table for their families. Mm-hmm. Like, always check mom and pop shops first. Always support small business. Yeah, like shopping at big corporate stores, you're putting money in the billionaires' pockets that are already full. Yeah. Shopping local or shopping small business, you're putting money into like a local family, like. Yeah. It's, yeah. Like we said 2 episodes ago when we walked into Caraca, we walked into Men's Warehouse looking for a jacket for me for our wedding, and none of them wanted to help me. We go to this guy all the way out in Oceanside, and he's like, yeah, no problem, I got you. Like, he's a one-man show. He's his only employee. Yeah. And he's like, yeah, no problem. I'm like, I'll go back to this guy. I'll tell everybody to go back to this guy before I tell you to go to Men's Warehouse or Caraca. Mm-hmm. Because they didn't want to help. He's like, yeah, they could have helped you. They just didn't want to. They're not making enough money off you. But me, Sure, whatever you need, I got you.
Yeah, and he wasn't even like, it wasn't even about the money. Like, it was, he wanted to make it right and give you the good customer service, and like that means a lot, and people remember that. Because then he's like, too, he's like, what if, your sister or your brother is getting married years down the road, and you're gonna remember me, and you're gonna remember this place. Like, it's true.
Exactly.
Like, those are the places you're gonna remember, and those people, those owners, again, like, don't know maybe who you know or who you're gonna tell. Like, that makes a big difference.
Exactly.
And if you were an asshole and were like, no, can't help you, bye. Like, if you can't, you can't. But, like, try to be accommodating, maybe. Like,
exactly. And, real quick, speaking of, telling brother or sister or whatever, it's a nice little segue into, don't forget to please share. Tell people about us, about our podcast, our small little mom and pop shop. We're still recording on a beer pong table here, guys. It's still very mom and pop-ish. Also, to go back into the small business we were just talking about, just to tell you guys exactly what his customer service was like, I called him on the way there. He's like, yeah, I'll be here, no worries. If you can't make it today, I'm here tomorrow too. Told me his hours of service, whatever. When we went there and he measured me for the jacket, he's like, even if, like, I told him, like, I just need the jacket. He's like, all right, no problem. He's like, I can get you the whole suit too. And I'm like, no, I just need the jacket. He's like, no problem. Bring your suit from the competitor. Bring it here so we can make sure everything fits properly for you before your wedding. It's not even his merchandise, but he's still willing to help me with a competitor's merchandise just to make sure that my wedding day, I look fly as fuck. I look sharp. He wants to make sure.
Yeah.
That's the kind of service that I love. I love mom and pop shops.
That's amazing. Yeah, like he didn't even know where you got it from, or he didn't care. He was just like, bring the whole outfit and try it on all together so we make sure it looks good. That's
amazing.
Yeah. You're not going to get that shit from Men's Warehouse.
Exactly.
I mean, sorry, like, if you work at Men's Warehouse, but, like, whatever.
Yeah, you didn't help me, man.
It's just the point.
Exactly. This guy's going out of his way to say, like, yeah, I want to make sure you look sharp. Like, don't, like, bring it. Get it all on right here. We'll make sure you look perfect. Mm-hmm. That's amazing. You don't really even hear that too much anymore these days.
No, not at all. It was totally worth going to him.
Yeah, what do you say? It's like third generation, like tailor, or like super, like, I don't know. But he said it's like a family business and been in the family for a long time.
Yeah.
So,
good shit.
Absolutely amazing customer service. Did we ever say?
So, yeah. Don't forget.
Did we ever say?
I don't know.
Did we tell you guys? You can't tell me, but like.
Here, skin them.
I don't know.
Well, you said it was in Oceanside.
It's Snyder's, SNIDER''S, Snyder's Formal Wear in Oceanside.
Yep.
Tell them Danny and Ashley from Next Station Ronkonkoma sent you. Tell me we bragged about him.
Yeah, you could tell him.
He said don't tell anybody because, like, he's already really busy. But, like, yo, I got you, bro.
Yeah. He's like, he basically said, like, he doesn't really need the advertisement or the recommendations. He's like, I have, but, like, it's understandable why he has so many good, like, reviews.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's how we found him.
Not yet. You know what? Even more. He gave us his card. He's like, oh, it's my cell phone number. Just text me a couple of days before to make sure, like, it's going to be here. And he's like, yo, if it comes in late, I'll drive it to your house. Mm-hmm. I told him, like, I live like an hour away. He's like, I'll drive it to your house. No problem. I'll make sure it gets to you. That's fucking incredible.
Yeah. Insane.
Dude's a one-man shop, and he's like, yeah, if it gets here late, don't worry about it. I'll take care of it. I'll make it right. I'll just bring it to you. Yeah. I'll deliver it to you, to your house. No problem. Yeah. Incredible.
So, yeah, don't sleep on the small businesses.
Yeah, definitely not.
I wish we went there before the fucking 6 places we went to first.
Yeah, like, we went to 6 other places that were closer to us because, like, oh, we don't want to drive all the way out there. Like, and we also didn't know about it, but
yeah,
Other small
like
mom and pop shops too. Like, oh yeah. Let me just make some phone calls. I'll call you tomorrow. Never heard back.
Yeah.
Never heard back. This guy, like, yeah, no problem. Here's my number. Text me. Don't call me. Text me.
We greatly appreciate the service.
Exactly.
So yeah. Think about the small shops. Think about the moms and pops.
Exactly. Like I said, mom and pop shops, like, they're just trying to, like, support their family, put food on the table.
Yeah.
Not these big corporations where they got CEOs, COOs, and this and that and this other shit. Like, no. Go for mom and pop shops all day.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's my that's also my advice no one asked for. Mom and pop shops all day, in case you're wondering. Yeah.
My advice is don't put cranberry sauce on your fucking leftover sandwiches.
Never would have guessed.
Danny's advice is shop small.
Exactly.
Yours is better. It's fine. Whatever.
You actually gave me the idea, so.
Speaking of, so we're getting into the holiday season. That also means we're getting into the colder season. That means these fucking bugs and creatures want to come in our houses now. Why? Why? Okay, real quick. Before we end this episode, I just have to... I don't even want to say it. So, if you're listening, you ever hear of camel crickets?
Otherwise known as sprickets.
Yeah, I don't know where that name came from, or like if we just made it up.
Because you said it looks like a spider and a cricket mated.
It is. It's literally a spider and a cricket combined. Like the worst creature to ever exist. Not really, but like to be in my basement, yes.
Ashley has a thing. She really hates crickets.
I fucking hate crickets. And this thing is like a cricket on steroids. Stop it. Like, it's... Oh. It's so bad. It's so bad. Like, why do these things exist? It's... So, yeah, like a spider combined with a cricket. It's massive. I'm like, my cat could fucking ride that thing upstairs. Like, it's...
It's about the size of a quarter.
No, it's bigger than that.
It's about the size of a $50.
No. Like, okay, its body is like, I guess, like the size of a quarter, $50, maybe?
Its body.
Its body. Quarter.
I've never seen a spricket that big.
I'm telling you.
I tell you?
I'm telling you right now. Okay, the size of a quarter. All right, maybe a little bit smaller. The body.
About the size
just
of
the body.
A nickel.
But then the fucking legs that come off of this thing?
Yeah.
Massive. Like, and they're like fucking arched. Like, that thing looks at you like it's ready to pounce. And it does. That's the worst part.
They hop?
They fucking jump so far and so high, and they jump at you. Like, it's a thing. Fucking Google it. They intentionally jump at people because that's their, like, scare tactic.
It works.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I hate it so much. I hate it so much. I can't even think about it.
It's okay. We're here for you.
It's terrible. If you've ever experienced it, I'm thinking about starting a support group. It's the worst thing.
Fun fact: Ashley had a meltdown the other night because she stepped on one.
I stepped on it barefoot. I'm still having nightmares. Okay, so like it's even worse because I have cats, but like they're supposed to take care of those things, aren't they?
No, they play with them.
No, they fucking play with them. And, like, dismember their bodies. They, like, take the fucking legs off. Like, ew. Just kill it and get it over with. They must have brought one upstairs from my, like, these things like basements. They like, humidity. Like, we have a dehumidifier down there, but it's still a basement.
Yeah.
They like moist, dark areas. That's what they like. So they like basements. So my cat, whichever cat, must have brought one upstairs. 2, I think now that we know of. The first one, my dad saw, didn't tell anybody. Thanks, Dad. My dad saw one of my cats playing with something in, like, the dark hallway. It was, you know, it was nighttime. Like, we had some lights on, but, like, the hallway was pretty dark. He saw the cat playing with something, so he went over, and he thought it was a piece of fuzz, so he fucking picked it up with his bare hands, and it crunched. I was like, stop it. He's like, oh, and then I realized it was a cricket, and then there was one of its legs on the floor, because he took the leg off. Ew. The second one, again, was in the same kind of area, my hallway, and not knowing, obviously, I had no idea. I just, like, came out of the bathroom, and I was walking barefoot, and stepped on something, and I was like, oh, like, I thought it was something that, like, came off of Danny's boot, like a wet leaf or something. It was wet. So it, like, squished on my foot, and I was like, what the fuck was that? So I, like, kind of rubbed it off on my other foot to get it off, like, didn't know what it was yet. So I got it off my foot, and then I take my flashlight on my phone, and I'm looking at it. I'm like, oh my god, is this cricket? Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm gonna die.
You're not gonna die. You're fine.
Oh my god, it was the worst thing in the world. It was like I stepped on the fucking body.
Yeah.
And then, like, the leg was next to it. I was like, oh my god. And then the third one I saw was in my shower, which is in my basement. In the shower, I opened the curtain. I was like, fuck you. I came out of the shower. I grabbed a can of hairspray and a can of something else. And then I called upstairs for my dad because he was home. And I just didn't want to go back in the bathroom and look at it again.
Dad?
I'm like, Dad? And then my mom comes over to the stairs because my dad was, like, in the shower, or the bathroom or whatever. She's like, what's wrong? And I'm like, there's a giant fucking spricket in my shower and I don't want to go near it. So she came down. She grabbed a broom. I'm like, what are you going to do? She's like, I'm going to smash the fuck out of it. So she goes back in my bathroom. I'm like, oh my god. I'm like, just thinking, like, that thing's going to fucking jump at you. Like, watch out. So she goes and she starts smashing it. I'm like, did you get it? And we, like, checked the broom and yeah, she got it. But
she smashed the fuck out of it.
Yeah. So my dad hears that, the smashing, and then he finally gets out of the bathroom and he comes over the stairs like, what are you guys doing? And I was like, I smashed the fuck out of this spricket. So yeah, 3 too many. I don't want to see any others, please and thank you. That's the end of my rant. I hope nobody ever has to encounter a camel cricket.
Or spricket, otherwise known as.
Yeah.
Alright, well, you know.
Worst fucking thing to exist.
I'm sorry, you know. I just step on him.
Oh. The thing, like,
step on it.
But it's so big.
Just think of it as like a spotted lanternfly, which you're also supposed to kill when you see them.
Well, yeah, those are invasive, or whatever you call them.
Yeah.
Like, the camel crickets, like, I don't think they actually do anything. Like, yeah. I don't think they bite, or... I mean,
so just
they
step
look
on
like
it.
they do.
You already did. You stepped on one.
They jump at you.
You could do it.
They jump really fucking far. A couple years ago when we had them, or maybe it was last year, I don't know. Because my cats just go after them and play with them, basically. I remember my mom telling me one of my cats was trying to see, like, what it was. And it was a camel cricket, and it, like, jumped on my cat. The cat was, like, freaking out. They're horrible. They're just horrible
insects.
Things. I just want them all gone. But I don't know what's worse, that or cicadas.
Cicadas are, like, noisy. But they're basically harmless, too.
They're all horrible. Just go away.
Well, not spotted lanternflies. Those are not harmless. Those are harmful.
Yeah, they, like, kill trees
and stuff,
like,
yeah.
They kill everything.
I was walking out of work with Chris, shout out number 2 for this episode. And he's like, yo, what is that on the ground? I'm like, oh, it's a spotted lanternfly. He's like, oh, and he looks at it, and I just step on it. He's like, yo, what are you doing? I'm like, nah, you're supposed to kill those. And there was like 4 of them on the ground right there.
Jeez.
Stepped on all of them. Killed all those motherfuckers.
Good job.
Yeah.
Saving the environment.
That's
Look
right.
at you.
I drive a diesel, and I step on spotted lanternflies. They cancel each other out. I'm all good.
Yeah. Yeah, there's that.
They cancel each other out. I'm still good.
You got it. Yeah, you got to do something.
Also, speaking of diesels, last thing before we end this episode, I had a very, very, very terrible experience today at BJ's while I was trying to get diesel fuel for my truck. There had to have been like 8, maybe not 8, maybe like 6 or 5 dumb motherfuckers. What are you doing? First off, like, you guys all have, like, I've said this before. You've heard this rant before, but you're going to hear it again because apparently no one listens.
Listen up.
Listen. The first, like, 4 islands or 4 gas pumps, fuel pumps at the BJ's that I'm referring to, they have diesel fuel.
Or just be aware everywhere.
Yeah, be
Every
aware.
Gas station.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not just going to single out BJ's here. Every gas station you go to, there's more gasoline pumps than there is diesel pumps. So don't block the diesel pumps unless, like, all of the other gas islands are full. Then I understand. But when, especially today, I have a video. All the diesel pumps are fully blocked with cars not getting diesel, and there's a gasoline pump right next to me. Right next to me. No one near it. Mm-hmm. Completely open.
And like every other gas pump there, which there's a good amount, had like 1 car at it.
Exactly. But everyone is lining up at the first 2 pumps. There's a line of cars waiting to get gas at the diesel pump when there's open pumps right over there. Just drive a little further. It's not even, I said before, you don't even have to get out of your car and walk into the convenience store, pay the cashier, and go back to... No. Literally, no cash. You just pay at the pump and you go. Mm-hmm. What's the fucking difference?
Yeah. Fucking dumb.
You fucking... Just...
It's so
pay
frustrating.
attention. Don't just be so fucking self-centered. Pay attention to what you're doing. Look at, have a little bit of concern for other people around you. That's all I ask.
Yeah, I think it really is. People are just not aware. They just pull in the parking lot, first or second pump they see. That's where they're going.
They're just self-centered fucking assholes.
Why?
I'm sorry.
Like, why?
I'm kind of not sorry, but I'm a little sorry. Like, fuck you guys.
It was excessive today.
Yeah, it was excessive.
Like, it was, like, there was 0 diesel vehicles at those pumps.
Exactly.
And they were full.
Yeah.
Every one of them.
And lines. Like,
really?
Like 3 or 4 cars in a line at this one, 2 at this one. Like what are you fucking doing?
If you see a green handle, just look a little further, and you're going to see open pumps with black handles only.
And there's maybe 1 car or 0 cars.
Or 0.
Like I said,
just mosey on over to that one.
I have fucking evidence of open pumps. No one around. And you just...
It's quite annoying. Don't be that person. That's all.
Stop being so fucking self-centered and care about and look around at the other people around you. That's all I'm asking.
I also hate how the gas attendants, the people that work there,
fuck.
They don't do anything about it.
Yeah.
Like, they know, because I've seen them do something about it. I've seen them direct cars that don't need diesel down to the other pumps. I've seen them do it.
Yeah.
But like 90% of the time, they're sitting there on their fucking phones.
Yeah, the guy's like, oh, your gas? Go over there. Go over there. Your diesel? Right over here. Gas over there. This guy? I'm pretty sure, like, not this time, but a couple times ago, we saw him smoking a cigarette at a safe distance where he's allowed to. Away from the gas pumps, on his phone, just watching this whole fucking shenanigans and fuckery happen. Just staring at it like, oh, look at that shit. That's fucked up. And he just makes a phone call.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, what the fuck?
I don't know. That specific gas station, though, I think they fucked up a little bit. They probably should have put the diesel pumps at the other end.
Well,
like, it's the fucking people that go there. Like, just be more aware. But you can't count on people to do that, unfortunately. No. So they should have put them at the other end.
The general population, like, of America is just, they don't care.
No.
They don't care.
Yeah, so you have to, like, realize that and kind of do it for them. So
yeah,
I think they should be at the other end, but it's too late now.
It's too late.
I'll put it in the comment box maybe next time I'm there.
Exactly. Comments or suggestions.
It's not going to do anything. So yeah, we're just going to have to deal with it every time. Every time.
Yeah.
But yeah. Keep on sharing, like Danny said.
Yeah, share with a friend. Share with a family member. Don't share with grandma.
We hope you enjoyed your Thanksgiving, and we hope you have a good start to your holiday season, because that's coming up too. But we'll be back next week.
We will be back next week. Maybe we'll have Chris back.
Yeah.
And maybe we have results. More results from the...
We forgot to mention that.
Yeah, from the Name 5.
We're going to go over that next time.
Yeah, I went on a mission. Made everyone proud, just so you know.
Yeah, Danny asked, 4 people?
Yeah.
To name 5 Guns N' Roses songs. So...
We'll have the results next time.
We'll give you those next time, and we'll probably throw a couple more Name 5s out.
Yeah.
So...
All right, guys. So that wraps up this episode. Again, we appreciate you, you returned listeners, and like I said, share with a friend, and of course, we'll just end it with who's fucking.
Who's fucking.